treated by a beautiful cutscene right now. Oh, dude. The cutscenes in this game hold up really well. Amazingly. Yes, I'm aware the enemies level up with you. I played this game like 5 times. I just like... I did it in my last playthrough. I got to level... On the YouTube playthrough, I got to level 100. The last one I did, I think it was back in 2019 when the remaster dropped. I got to level... I got to level 100. So I want to do that for this one as well. Just because it looks nice to be level 100 for the end of a playthrough. Dude, these guys have mechs. That's really cool. I adore it. I want a mech. Nice overlay. Thank you. It was really, it wasn't hard to make. I used a similar program that I used to make the Lufia 3 one. It looks reminiscent. It's based off the one I did for Lufia 3. But, it was... The hard thing was, honestly, getting the screen to fit. Because with Lufia 3, it was like... It was already, like, it was an emulator. I didn't have to worry about it too much. I had to somehow get my Elgato screen. I didn't want to stretch the game, and I also didn't want to cut anything out. So I worked really hard on making it, like, view everything. And I think I got it perfectly. But it was a pain to fit in, but I got it eventually. Heard the sorceress is residing in the capital. Sorceress is using President Delling to take over the world. If you think about it, who's using whom? Whatever, like it matters to you anyway. Wow, completely different. Sure is quiet. I love how Selphie said completely different in the area that looks exactly like Balam. Balam has an area just like this with the little gateways. I like it. Could you leave this one up to me? I've been here several times. I know the headmaster pretty well. I'll go and explain our situation. Okay, then. Sophie, what are you doing? Totally different from Trabia or Balam Garden. I don't think I need to save again. Attention! Please wait in the 2F lobby. Got it, got it. Can I play some cards first? You know, we have a seed mission to worry about, but cards are more important if you get my drift. Also, I'm dying, but I don't want to use a 10. Hey, dude. No, play cards with me, loser. Just play cards with me. Whatever. These people are just scared I'm gonna beat them. Yeah, whatever. No cards, I guess. Or gardens, basically. Yeah. I know. Apparently you missed a joke. The joke was Selphie saying it looked completely different. It does look completely different. But Selphie said when the area we were in when Selphie said that was an area that looked very similar to an area in Balam. She said it in the area with the gateways that are like, hey, you can enter, you can't scan your ID cards. If she said it at the entrance, it would have been different, if you get what I'm saying. Because it does look different, the garden, but like she said it in an area where that looked similar, if not the same, as Balam. Wonder if they have a garden festival here too. You know what I would like in this game? Cards is fun. I would like it if you could play cards against your party members. Spoiler alert for a side quest, you can play against Quistis because Quistis is part of the card club. But it'd be really neat if it was kind of like Tales of Eternia had that. You can like play cards against, like Keel, Merity, Reed, and Farah. It'd be neat if you could play cards against your party members. What do you think of the card game in FF8? It's amazing. The card game is the best thing about this game. It's also one of the best card games to ever exist. It's the best minigame in Final Fantasy. You cannot tell me otherwise. So, Quistis attended classes here. How long are they gonna make us wait? Oh, hey, Quistis. How'd it go? I understand our situation. And Balam Garden is safe. The attack on the president and Timber was classified as an independent action. There was an official notice from the Galbadian government saying that Balam Garden is not being held responsible. I'm sure Zell's relieved. So, Cypher's taking all the blame? The trial is over and the sentence has been carried out. Oh, well, nice coming out. Cypher's dead. He was executed? Of course he was. He attacked the president. He sacrificed himself for the forest owls. It was your group that got Cypher involved in all of this. Your resistance faction, right? You must have prepared for the worst. I'm sure Cypher was prepared too. So don't think of it as Cypher sacrificing himself for you. I'm sorry, I guess that wasn't much for consolation. Yeah, I'm thinking about something that Quistis... I'm thinking about something that happens in the, coming up. We might even get to it today. Something that Quistis says to Renoa. By the way, I am, as I said, I'm not outright spoiling stuff that happens in the game, but I played this game, like, so many times. Twice for the channel. I'm being a little, like, I'm like, minor spoiling or hinting at stuff. Like, I already did my playthrough where I just remained blind and remained quiet for it. I didn't like the guy, but executed. Wait, I read that wrong. I didn't like the guy, but executed? That bastard. I do like this music, too. I don't know what it is, but this music just really sets the mood for me. FF8 has the best soundtrack in Final Fantasy. Hear me out, 10 is also good, but FF8's soundtrack is amazing. You really hated Cypher, didn't you, Zell? Yeah, but he was from Garden. He was one of us. I don't think Cypher... I mean, I see your way of thinking, but I get what Zell is saying. It makes perfect sense, because Cypher wasn't really like a villain of anything. Cypher was just like, you know, he was just a rival kind of person. Executing is a bit rough. I see where Zell's coming from. If I can, I want to get revenge. Oh, well, you just want revenge. Well, I mean, I do respect the revenge story, but still. Hey, Renoa. I really liked him. Yeah, I can't get around that. How did you, like... Look, I don't like Cypher. I'm not just saying this because I don't like Cypher. How did Renoa... I know Renoa has a crush on Cypher. I said this last time and someone in chat literally thought that I didn't know Renoa had a crush on Cypher. I know their history. I can't see Renoa and Cypher just being a thing. I just can't. He was always full of confidence, smart. Just by talking to him, I felt like I could take on the world. Your boyfriend? I don't really know. Oh, don't lie, Renoa. It was your boyfriend. I think I was in love. I wonder how he felt. You still like him? If I didn't, I wouldn't be talking about it. It was last summer. Dude, the remaster did a good job with the facial animations. The only thing that's like... It's a pet peeve of mine. And I know it's a lot to ask. So, I don't want to get attacked by chat, but... The only thing jarring is the faces look so good now that the mouths don't move. So it's kind of awkward when you get like a close-in... It doesn't happen a lot in this game. But when you get like a close-in image of the... Like right now. Right now, we have a close-in image of Renoa, Quistis, and Selphie where you can see their faces perfectly. It's really jarring when there's no, like, mouth movements, like anything to match it. But I understand this was originally, like, a 1999 game. The game didn't have this detail, so they didn't bother with it, which makes perfect sense. The faces do look good, though. I was 16, lots of fond memories. Okay, I'm talking too much. We gotta get through this cutscene. I see some stuff in chat. I'm gonna refer to it later. Yeah, ... Renoa is way too good for Cypher. Exactly! That's my line of thinking. Renoa and Cypher, like, I know they have a history. So that person in the first stream when someone said, oh, yeah, they have a history. Yeah, I know. I played the game like 5+ times. But My point is, I can't picture it, and that's exactly what I mean. Rinoa is too good for Cypher. How would Rinoa fall for someone like Cypher, in my mind? I cannot fathom it. I don't have any good memories of him. I've seen some troubled kids, but he was beyond trouble. Well, he wasn't really a bad guy. I liked him. Wasn't really a bad guy. He was one of us. Cypher, you become just a memory. Will they talk about me this way if I die? Squall was this and that, using past tense, saying whatever they want. So this is what death is all about. Not for me. I won't have it. What's wrong, Squall? I won't have it. What? Are you mad? I'm not having women talk about me in the past tense. Well, that was, this is like... At first, when I played this game, I thought this was sudden, but this is like very, this is like the first step to Squall's character development. Because this is showing us things, this is showing us a side of Squall that, this is showing us the side of Squall that's like, hey, this is how he develops as a character. Like, we know that Squall keeps people at arm's length. Again, they're going to talk about why he keeps people at arm's length later in the game. But this is kind of showing us that Squall really isn't, he isn't as bad as he seems. Like, he has a really cold exterior, but his interior is like a person who cares about his friends. Like, this is like the first glimpse of it we get. And I love Squall's development in this game. Oh, it's Rajin. Yo, Squall. By the way, I see your stuff in chat. I'm gonna read it in a minute. I want to get out of this sequence. What are you doing here? What am I doing? I'm a messenger, you know? Brought you a new order from Headmaster Sid, you know? What kind of order? I don't know. Gave it to the head honcho here, just what the Headmaster Sid wanted, you know? Explain. We were supposed to go to Timber, but the trains have stopped, so we had no other choice but to come here. Kind of relieved to see you guys here. Part of my mind almost did Waka's voice when I was reading Raijin. I was almost gonna do like, oh, you this, yeah? Like, you know how Waka says yeah after every single sentence? I almost did that with Raijin. Cypher. Oh yeah, wasn't Cypher with you? I believe Cypher may be dead. I heard he was tried in Galbadia and then executed. Lies. It's gotta be a lie, you know. It's gotta be... There's no way he'd put up with a trial, you know. Or an execution for that matter. Just not so... Just so not Cypher, you know. Yeah, we get it, you know. Fine. Oh, what? We're gonna meet up with Cypher? Well, see ya, Squall. We're gonna head off to Galbadia to look for Cypher. Alright, then. Okay, I see some stuff in chat I want to refer to. Let me save the game first. Play GBA games, none of them have facial animations talking. Well, you can't compare a GBA game to this, because GBA games don't have, like, zoom into the characters. And again, back on the original PlayStation, this game had zoom-ins like that, but the faces were, like, they were, like, pixelated and didn't look as good as they do now. So it wasn't as noticeable. But in this game, in this remaster, it's different because they upped the face models. But GBA games are different. GBA games normally have like a top-down perspective. You don't ever get close-ins like that. But like, it's not even like a big deal. It's just a pet peeve of mine. It's just, I see it and I'm like, I notice it. It's not even like, it doesn't make the game detrimental. It's just like, I notice it. It's just hard to unsee. By the way, I see someone talking about FF10's music. FF10 is probably my second favorite soundtrack. My order probably goes FF8, FF10, and FF12 is third, I think. Also, FF10 too is a good soundtrack. I'd probably say 10's is better, But 10-2 has a neat soundtrack. I love some of the tracks in 10-2. Okay, and time to meet. Let's go. Ten has some good iconic tracks, but 10-2's is also top tier. Hey, Renoa, how's it going? Oh, I think that's him. Just pretend I'm a seed too. It'll be less complicated that way. Good day. I have official orders from Headmaster Sid addressed to you. Following regulations, I have gone over these orders. After careful consideration of our options, we have decided to fully assist and cooperate with Headmaster Sid. Actually, we too have been planning for this for quite some time. I don't know why it was so hard to read. In order to stress the importance of this mission, I must first brief you on the current situation. At ease. You all know about the sorceress being appointed as the peace ambassador for the Galbadian government. However, this ambassador thing is just a cover-up. There will be no peace talks, only threats. The sorceress creates fear among people, therefore peace talks are impossible. Galbadia is planning to use this fear to negotiate favorable conditions for itself. It's clear that Galbadia's ultimate goal is world domination. Garden is no exception either. It is a fact that the sorceress is planning to use this garden as her base. We have very few options available to us. We entrust world peace and the future to you. Details of the mission are enclosed in these official orders. Oh, what was that? It felt like my game glitched or something. Any questions? The orders say by means of a sniper. We have no one with that skill. Don't worry about it. Let me introduce an elite sharpshooter from Galbadia Garden. Kinias, Irvine Kinias. Final character. It was a massive disappointment. I'm just gonna say it right now. No, he's a cowboy. This is Irvine Kinias. He will be a sharpshooter. Leave whenever you're ready. Failure is not an option. I disagree. It's the failures that we get to appreciate the successes. That's the one line from Arc the Lad 2 that stuck with me. Bang. Okay then. So what's up? Looks like I'm with you, Rubs from Balam. Greetings. So, why do you have to overreact to everything? You cool with me helping you? That depends on your attitude. I say things that get a rise out of some people. Just don't let it bother you and we'll get along fine. I shouldn't put him together with Zell. Imagine. I'll remember that. Okay then. What's our next mission? Our next mission? This is no ordinary mission. It's a direct order from both Balam and Galbadia Garden. We're to assassinate the sorceress. We're to shoot her from afar. Kinias will be our sharpshooter. We're to support Kinias to our fullest. Should the sniper fail, we are to attack head-on. Thanks for the support, but I never miss my target. Eliminate the sorceress. That's our order. We're gonna head to the capital city of Galbadia, Delling City. There we'll meet up with General Caraway to go over the details for the plan. Let's get going. Well then. Wanted to choose a party for the trip to Delling City. No, you don't get my waifu. How's this? That's no good. I'll decide. Yeah, Irvine will, try to get the girls because Irvine is a womanizer. Give me Renoa. Honestly, just give me Zell again. I'm gonna just keep using this team until, because the game has a lot of moments where it like makes you use certain characters. There. What? Are you serious? Oh, what do you? I gave you. You have 2 women at your side. Like, why are you complaining? I balanced out the party. May need to switch often. Let's confirm how to go up. No, no. I don't need a confirmation. Thank you, game. Dude, Irvine, he just can't have his way. He had 2 girls on his team. Has 2 girls on his team. Like what on earth? He can't have all 3. First of all, because Renoa and I are meant to be, and second of all, because only 3 per party. Yeah, I don't really, Irvine's like, again, they could have done more with Irvine. You guys will see what I mean as I play the game. He has this one moment that I think just should have been fleshed out. He doesn't count Quistits, it seems. Big mistake on him. Ow, don't hit me. Hey, Quetzalcoatl, help me out. Also, I forgot about this pendulum enemy. By the way, we are coming up to a GF. It's not a drawable one, but we're coming up to a dungeon with a GF. He wanted Renoa? Well, he can't have Renoa. Renoa and I are meant to be together. By the way, I probably am going to use Renoa at every given opportunity. There's a specific reason why I'm going to use Renoa. Like, other than the fact that she's great and I love her, I will use Renoa, like, whenever the game gives me an option to choose a party, Renoa will be in that party. Like, there's a specific reason why, other than the fact that she's great. The game does choose your party for some sections, so I can't always control it, but whenever I can control it, Renoa will be in my party. Dude, why does my map go auto off? I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna find where I'm going. Oh, there it is. It's literally right there.